Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it?
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Can I Speak to Your Manager, the podcast that
Definitely hasn't retconned an entire series.
It never happened.
I mean, I wasn't in it.
What are you talking about?
Does it just not exist at all now?
Didn't happen.
Fake news.
My name is Jordan Lee,
And I'm Joey Nova.
and we basically every week or whenever we can do this due to lockdown, look at the 1-star reviews of various things and bring some light to them.
In our time away, I've decided that 1 stars wasn't a very inclusive policy, so I have opened it up to negative reviews, but they are mostly 1 star. And it's about highlighting the fuckwittery and shithousery of Karens and unreasonable people that decide that they're going to vent their spleens online. So that's the premise of the show. That's what we're highlighting, and yeah, that's why we're here.
So for our first episode of season 2, Joey, I feel like you have, say outdone yourself?
Well, I hope we have. I have found what I believe is a hive of Karen activity, and that's negative reviews for Softplay and kids' parks.
I mean, what a way to come back with season 2. Is this family friendly?
We'll find out. No, the reason I've chosen it is the reviews for Softplay areas are a breeding ground and a hive of Karen activity.
Oh.
You'll be in awe.
I cannot wait. I mean, should we jump in?
Yeah, let's jump in.
Let's do it.
On with the show. The first review I've got is for a place called Andrea's Softplay and Cafe in Maidenhead. Now,
Andrea?
Yeah, Andrea.
Oh, so she's just come up with her own and like, right, I'm going to open it up to the masses. This is now mine.
Well, I would. If I owned a business, I'd call it, well, Joey Nova's Pizza, but someone's already done that.
Have they actually?
Yeah, I get numerous notifications on Google about Joey Nova's Pizza, because I do have a Google thing out there in case anyone's leaking my nudes. And yeah, it's just Joey Nova's Pizza in, I think it's New York.
Well, you could do that here. Anyway,
Yeah,
back
no,
to
I don't-
Andrea and her quest for fame through Softplay.
Yeah, whilst doing my research for Softplay areas, I noticed there were a ton of negative reviews for Andrea's Softplay and Cafe Maidenhead, all along a similar theme. So to protect anonymity going forward, reviews are either going to be from Karen or Darren.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I do like that. I mean, a Karen and a Darren. Is it? Yeah, they complain.
Until we find a better name for boy Karen, so Darren.
Boy Karen writes.
Donald.
Nasty guy who can't get along with anybody.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fake news. Darren writes, OMG, I have visited Ockwells Park many, many times, and it's such a beautiful place, especially now that the playground area has been opened up. However, after visiting Andrea's Cafe, as I have numerous times, I am totally disgusted with Andrea's attitude, manners, and her terrible attitude towards paying customers.
Attitude matters and also attitude. Considering he said he's been there a lot, does he not realise that Andrea comes with a bit of sass?
Yeah, Andrea's Cafe's been there a while, so this isn't new news. So he's against Andrea's attitude,
Yeah.
manners, and her terrible attitude towards her paying customers.
So much attitude. Manners, so-so.
So not nice, I mentioned it twice. I took my 4-year-old friend's little boy there as a treat.
Okay.
All right. We'll let that simmer for a while. And once inside the Softplay area, he moved a stool about 1 foot so that he could see me sitting at a table. Andrea saw this and screamed at him, "Listen, you horrible child, don't move the stools."
Oh my god.
I don't usually side much with the customer, but I think Andrea might be in the wrong line of work.
I feel like, wait, if I move this, like, you're going to go mental as Andrea.
No, I'll just edit that out.
I feel if I was in that situation and I was a 4-year-old and I moved the chair a bit and then you get like a Medusa level rage coming your way, I'd take it as a challenge. I'd be like, let's see if we can poke the dragon.
And poke the dragon they did. It continues. I demanded an apology from her, and her stance was, if you don't like it, get lost.
It's very Peggy Mitchell, get out of my pub for 5-year-olds.
Dirty rotten bitch! Get out of my pub right now!
Yeah, Andrea's not taking any shit. She then told me that if he moves it again, I would be thrown out along with the terrible 4-year-old. I asked her who would throw me out, and she said the police.
999, what's your emergency? Is there a big lockdown party going on? No, it's a 4-year-old moving a stool.
I asked her who would throw me out, and she said the police, as she would call them and say I'd shouted and screamed at her. To be fair to Darren, Andrea seems to be the one doing the shouting and screaming here.
I like this already. I like this he said, she said vibe. It's much more like a murder mystery. Who moved the stool?
All right, we've arrived because of a disturbance. Can you please tell me which one of you moved the stool? We've not got...
Liar!
She then turned to another parent who gagged 4 kids. I think he means had.
I gad 4 kids.
I got 4 kids and the government take my money.
She then turned to another parent who had 4 kids in the Softplay area and repeated to her as well that she would throw her out as one child had lost a sock in the area.
Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. So the 2 things you could get thrown out are moving a stool a couple of centimetres and losing a sock. That's their problem. If I lose a sock, I get quite emotional. Because I get to the point where I'm like, where's its mate? And then I've got one cold foot.
Little life hack, I usually put them to one side in a drawer and I usually find them inside the duvet.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, inside the duvet, fitted inside the sheet. Yeah.
See, here's the thing.
In the
I've
corners.
been doing that for about a year, and now I have one sock drawer full of single socks.
Are you not hipster enough to just pull off not ever wearing matching socks?
I did. Do you know what? A few years ago I did, and then I kind of made a note to myself to never do that. And now I mean, the majority of my socks now are
I
white.
remember that.
Yeah.
You had this drive of I'm going to sort myself out. I'm going to start wearing matching socks. And I'm like, oh, fucking.
And then it was that, and then not wearing tracksuit bottoms. But everything is out the window right now. So
I'm staring at Jordan right now, looking opposite him. He wears a Marlow Brewery Rebellion Beer Co. grey jumper that appears to have food grease down the front. Burgundy jogging bottoms, which looks like he slept in them most of the week, with his socks tucked in.
quite possibly.
Oh, I'm just noticing on the sleeve of the soiled grey jumper, it's ripped to shit. It looks like he's beaten a homeless man to death and stolen his clothes.
No, I haven't. No, it's I think my. He's my friend. But
he's
you
cut a
can put your
thumb
finger
hole.
through the hole.
Yeah, he's cut a thumb hole.
Looks edgy. I'll tell you a little story. I was interviewing The Script, who are a band.
This is Jordan name dropping. Drink.
Clang.
Oh yeah, in the time since we did series 1, Jordan's made it big in radio. and just meets everyone. And the only one I was impressed by was Jack Whitehall.
Oh yeah, purely because we ended up. Well, the bit that was cut from that interview was the moment at which Jack Whitehall then just went off on one about my dad and how he literally got him to a T about how he's got massive shoulders and he's really broad and he handshakes his son because
Yeah, that was all online. That was all online. I love that.
And that was real. But there was one bit that we obviously had to cut, which was Jack saying that my dad booked 2 theatre tickets for the one where he wants to sit and one for the seat in front of him because his testicles are that big that he needs somewhere to put them.
True story.
Yeah, so shout out to Full. Sorry, soft play area. Balls. Let's go back to them.
Yeah, let's get back to that. Balls to balls. She then turned to another parent who had 4 kids in the soft play area and repeated to her as well that she would throw her out for losing a sock. We've done that. She has no people skills, no manners, and should and will be reported to Maidenhead Council.
Oh.
You done fucked up now!
I feel like that's the start of a Netflix series, like a docudrama series where...
Softplay Queen.
Softplay Quiz! Where we take an inside look at Maidenhead Council and all the complaints that they get.
I think that would be a good idea for an office-style, on-the-wall comedy documentary things. Just
like
inside
Parks and
council.
Recs,
Yeah,
but for the UK.
Oh, yeah, it's already been done. Never mind.
No, but like Parks and Recs is like quite quaint and stuff. If you did it here, you'd normally be like Marjorie doing a lot of paperwork.
This is the work of a lunatic.
Yeah.
It concludes. As I left, she then had the cheek to ask for another pound.
What?
Sorry. As I left, she then had the cheek to ask for another pound as I had made a mark on her carpet with a muddy shoe, and it would cost money to clean.
Sorry, £1. Do you think they look at people and they go, right, I need £1. We got to clean at the end of the week. It cost me 30 quid. Anyone that steps foot in, it's an extra £1.
I just think by this point, I think Andrew is kind of like me if I won the lottery. Like, I'd open a business where I'd interact with people, but I didn't need their custom, and I'd just be fucking awful to them. So she's just said that. I think she's just spoiling for a fight by this point, and she's like, yeah, I think I can get a rise out of this bastard.
No, to be fair. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I felt that. You know, I was going to call it a girthy.
Guttural. Guttural.
What's a girthy?
Girthy's
a penis.
Is the different hole.
Brilliant. What was I going to say? I just feel if you were Andrew, I don't know, I mean, we don't know if this is real at all, but also, how much has he now spent in this soft play area? Like, did he get, you know, a little coffee, maybe a little bit of millionaire shortbread? How much was the soft play area?
We don't have that.
And then to be racking fines on them as if we're out of lockdown. Like, sorry, you made a mark, £1 fine. I want like a little bit of paperwork as well and an invoice.
I haven't been there, I might go there, but you know, you go to some doctor's surgeries and they're just covered in notices saying like, don't do this, don't do that, none of that. I expect it's like that. Darren concludes, it's filthy, dirty, tatty and needs to be inspected to see if it's even safe. And that's the end of that review.
Imagine being a soft play inspector.
That could be a character at the council drama that
the
council comedy we're going to write. Yeah,
my name's... See it now. Honestly, imagine that, 9 a.m, waking up, you get your cereal, you're off to, I don't know, Derby, and you turn up to Melissa's soft play area. As a grown 35-year-old man, you go in, you have to go round on your hands and knees, you get your foot stuck, your wedding ring comes off on the thing that, you know, fall down. There's a lot going on, but I think it's a job that I really want.
Face first into the ball pit.
Yes.
Excellent. Not a trace of urine.
What? I mean, I really want to go to this soft play area now.
I have to say, I did read a lot of reviews of Andrew's Soft Play and Cafe. I recommend all of you to go away and do your homework. They are an absolute treasure. All of the negative ones, she just sounds like a real lovely person. And yeah, I'm on the side of the customer on this one. I think that's a first.
Oh, I feel like we need some kind of like sting that goes like, you're right, or something. Do you know what I mean?
You are right.
All right, we've got another one, soft play area. Nina has recommended this one. I like how people are now getting fully involved.
Yeah, people are sending us their negative reviews for us to read, and I have independently adjudicated this one to make sure it's not fake.
Okay.
There'll be no fake reviews on this show, thank you very much.
Okay, so this is another boy Karen, aka Darren. So this one is DJ's Play Park in Hemel Hempstead. The title is brilliant. Only interested in making money.
Are you telling me that this business is trying to make money?
Imagine that.
I thought it was a charity.
I'm thinking though, if you're exploiting the under 12s, ethically, are we all right with that?
I think my comments would be very different had you not made it big at the moment, so I'm going to move this along and continue with the review.
I'm not touching that one with a 20-foot pole.
All right.
No paedophile jokes anymore, thank you very much.
Wow. Okay, so, boy Karen writes... Sorry, Darren. I like boy Karen.
Boy Karen.
Boy Karen.
Yeah.
Boy Karen writes, my daughter's 7th birthday. Great stuff. That's it.
Setting the scene.
We're starting off really strong.
Right, I'm in a ballpark. I'm at a 7th birthday party. Right, I'm there.
My wife took my daughter to DJs with 14 friends as part of her 7th birthday celebrations.
That's a lot. I don't have 14 friends.
I like how 14 is divisible by 7. She gets 2 friends per year of her age.
I definitely don't have whatever that number is.
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
Okay. The mums were buying drinks for themselves and the kids along with snacks. Does that make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. Towards the end of the session, my wife begins to cut her birthday cake she had brought with her and was stopped from doing so as she hadn't paid for a party. Oh no.
So she's party crashed somewhere.
So she's just gone to this place, went, this is where it's going to happen,
Yeah.
and we're going to bring all the stuff, and it's a party, but it ain't a party.
But they've not paid for a party.
Well, yeah, but you can go to the park and have a party. Did you pay Park Man?
He could be another character.
this Netflix special coming soon. There was no heated discussion, and the cake was put away. Very reasonable.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Well done, boy Karen and wife. My wife asked if they could at least light a candle for her to blow out and sing happy birthday. The member of staff again said no, as no party had been paid for. How much do you think that one candle was worth?
The tears of a child.
Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy, yummy, you guys.
Both my wife and I have reached out via social media to spread the word of how poorly this was handled.
Oh, God.
This is an upgrade. If you're not leaving a 1-star review, are you doing your job if you're not starting a thread on Twitter?
Twitter, you need to leave Facebook reviews, Google reviews, you need to start a group on Facebook, you need to comment on their group on Facebook. You've got to go all out. You've got to go nuclear on these people if they don't let you have a birthday cake or candle. It's just not
Either
on.
or at this point. We know that most similar establishments say no cakes, etc. I accept that they were within their right to stop the cutting of that cake. To not allow their singing of happy birthday, though. Really?
Well, yes, quite frankly, it's a copyrighted song.
Actually, it's not anymore.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Do you know what it's all about? I have just listened to a podcast, shout out to Switched On Pop, that did the history of Happy Birthday and why it is the worst song in the world. And have you ever noticed that it sounds like a funeral march?
A little bit.
Happy birthday.
It's very droney.
to you. It's not happy. You didn't go, woohoo, let's have a birthday to this. And then no one sings it at the same time. You do that awkward, right, let's try it now, ready? Happy. So you don't start it at the same time.
No.
Everyone's off key. And then you get to the really awkward point where you go, happy birthday, dear. Da, da, da. What the hell is your name?
Do you know what? I think that song's great, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, God.
If you ever want a free drink in a bar, go to a guy or a girl and say, there is a song with any name in the world written in it, and I can find it. And if I can't find it, I'll buy you a drink. And if you can find a song that I can't think with a name in it, you buy me a drink. And they'll go, and they'll be like, Horatio. So I've got to think of a song
you've got to
with
think
the word,
okay, yeah.
with the name Horatio in.
Right.
And they're sat there all smug. And then I go, happy birthday. And then their face just drops and I get a drink.
How many times has that worked?
A lot.
Oh.
Yeah,
And now I'm an alcoholic. Thanks, happy birthday.
exactly.
Back to the 7-year-old.
Back to the 7-year-old's birthday party.
So, they've not allowed the singing of happy birthday, and they are shocked.
Good.
My wife told the member of staff she would have to explain to our daughter in the hope of shaming her. All this tactic!
You're a ruthless little cunt, Liam, I'll give you that.
I'm going to shame you. Do you know what? This is definitely the kind of thing I do if I won the lottery. Softplay Park, can just be cruel to children, ruin their dreams. I just get down to their level and be like, I'm sorry, little Tabitha, but you're not going to have happy birthday sung here. There'll be no birthday cake because your parents were too tight to pay for a party. It's on the terms and conditions on the website.
Do you have any music in your Softplay area?
Just happy birthday without the lyrics.
On repeat?
Yeah.
Oh, that is hell. Brilliant. So, my wife told the member of staff she would have to explain to our daughter in the hope of shaming her. The girl explained to my daughter that she couldn't have a cake and would have to wait until later. Shocking. Proud of this girl for standing up for herself because realistically, I mean, the tactic was, all right, this is war territory. We are going to shame her into letting us have one candle. That member of staff goes around and goes, nah, sorry, mate, you 7-year-old, you can't do it. Brilliant.
I'd hire them.
The manager has not been in contact yet, but the negative post my wife wrote appears to have been taken down from their Facebook page.
The conspiracy.
What is that? It's Donald Trump.
She'll say anything that comes to her unattractive mouth.
Honestly. A rival Softplay area in Harpenden has been in touch to confirm that most such play areas do have a policy of not bringing cakes, etc., But if money is being spent by a large group, then they display discretion and permit the cake and even wrap what's left over and join in the singing of happy birthday. This sounds like the place to be. Also, they say, thank you, Big Space. Is that the place name? Or is that just... Big Space, thank you!
I'm thankful for big spaces.
I like
Maintaining
them
my
as well.
social distancing.
Small spaces, not the one.
I don't know, I find confined spaces quite relaxing.
Are you that kind of person that likes those, like, echo chambers? What are they called? When
Isolation
you, like, lie in
pods.
it and... Oh, yeah. My nightmare.
I think I was the only one in that bit in Kill Bill 2 where she was buried alive thinking, oh, that looks nice.
Weird.
Spa treatment.
Oh, God.
You're going underneath the ground tonight. And that's all there is to it.
My daughter, thankfully, 2 different words, it is one, that's fine. My daughter, thankfully, had a lovely birthday and had happy birthday sung to her loudly elsewhere.
You can sing it anywhere.
I know. It's,
Sing it on the car on the way there, sing it on the way back, scream it into her face as she falls asleep.
It's one of my least favourite things as well.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday coming up soon.
Oh, don't. No. It's actual hell. Does anyone actually enjoy happy birthday sung at them? Even at the age of like 8 or 9, I absolutely hated it. I hated the moment where the cake came out because I was like, oh God, I've got to stand outside where people are going to shout at it.
I can't imagine you hating being the centre of attention.
No, I don't. I hate it.
Your display picture on Twitter is you in front of a crowd of thousands of people.
No, but that's different. They're not singing happy birthday at me. They're screaming. Not for me.
I am going to find the contact details for your bosses and I'm going to engineer a situation where thousands of people are going to sing happy birthday to you.
Oh, no, I don't like it. And Boy Karen wraps up by saying, I would strongly recommend that you seriously consider other venues rather than DJ's Play Park.
Well, that's you told DJ's Play Park. Yeah.
Did anything actually... They didn't really do anything wrong. It's like, well,
No,
you didn't
they-
pay for a party, then...
It's
you
quite
can't have it.
standard.
Do we agree with this one then, or do we think... Do we think Boy Karen's gone a bit too far?
Boy Karen's gone a bit far here. Play parks charge for parties. If you try and sneak in a party and not pay for it, that's a bit shitty. So
Slash is actually genius. Imagine getting away with it. It's like when you go to the cinema and you take like 10 of your mates. It's like, well, you haven't told them it's a party, but you've all got little bags that your mum's made in the car on the way there.
Well, that's allowed. I think bringing food into the cinema is different from buying it there. But it would be like going along to a really nice stately home with the vicar and be like, quick, fucking marry us while no one's looking. Like shoplifting a wedding.
Shoplifting a wedding.
The next place I have a review for is the Madhouse Softplay and Party World in Reading.
Mad Play. Hang on, one more time. Madhouse Soft Play and Party World.
in Reading.
I've already got this image of everyone screaming, lots of colours and strobes, but it's also a party world.
And they give the kids Red Bull.
Oh my God. Oh, no.
They don't. Okay, this one has 0 punctuation, so do you want me to try and do it in one breath and uninterrupted and see if I can do it the whole thing and then I'll read it back?
Hey, we are here to read
Authenticity.
1-star review, so you read this 1-star review.
All right, I'm going to try and do it as it's written, and then we'll go back and try and put the punctuation in.
Okay.
So, visited recently, and once again, my child has been ill. Last time he had flu, and this time a sickness bug. The place is in need of a very deep clean, 100%. I won't be taking my child to any more soft plays in Reading again, as this has really put me off. My child is hardly ill, and twice since visiting he's been ill. Think the balls in ball pit need to be cleaned regularly and replaced often, as harbours germs, and the staff are lovely, can't fault them, but the hygiene of the place needs to be looked at. My kids love it there, but can't go now, as I'm fed up of coming back with more than I bargained for. Oh, the lung power on this one. Oh, the review was titled Dirty.
Daddy! Christina Aguilera is getting involved. Impressive, well done.
Thank you.
Also, when you write a review like this, do you not... I would miss full stops. I'm always cautious of going like, ooh, this is a very long sentence. Can I put in a comma or a full stop? But there ain't nothing in there.
There's nothing there. There is nothing there, and I did that in one breath. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. There is a manager's response, but I wanted to pick out a couple of points in this.
Okay.
Number 1, my child has been ill last time. He had the flu, and this time he had a stomach bug. And then my child is hardly ever ill. Sounds like you got quite a sickly child, Karen.
It's either a lot or nothing.
You should get that little brat some vaccines.
We're not opening up the vaccine debate.
I don't want to touch that with a 40-foot pole.
I do have a response from the manager, which I love.
Oh, here we go.
It's from Jay Madhouse, general manager at Madhouse.
You think his last name is Madhouse?
Yeah. Hi Karen, thanks for reviewing our centre. We would like to highlight that all the balls in our ball pit were recently given a professional wash, as we as parents also want to ensure everything is as clean as possible. We have also in the past received an award for having the cleanest ball pit in the area.
Stop! How is there an award for cleanest balls in a ball pit?
I'd like to go to that award ceremony.
And the nominations for cleanest balls are...
The Madhouse Soft Party in Playwell, Reading. DJ's whatever it was in Hemel Hempstead.
Andrea's Softplay area.
And the winner is... The Madhouse Softplay Party World in Reading.
Oh guys, thank you so much. I'd like to thank my professional ball cleaners. I don't know why it's Australian, but you know.
I would like to thank Jesus Christ for this blessing he has given me to clean his balls.
I'm sorry, that is a mess.
Jay continues, a deep clean is once again scheduled where we will be closing for the public for the day, ensuring everything is ready for our little guests. This has been a severe flu season with many children harbouring viruses for days before the symptoms are fully shown, unknowingly contaminating surfaces wherever they go. We do, however, feel it is a little unfair to provide the racing you have when there is no evidence showing the sickness was caused by your visit. Whilst we are sympathetic to your little one falling ill, we have many children using the facility, hence our regular deep cleaning schedule, and no one has informed us of any illness caused by the visit. We hope your little one feels better, and one day you will visit a soft play again.
Ooh, that is how you respond.
Yeah, because there's no way she can prove that was from that soft play. It's ridiculous.
Well, she's a scientist.
I don't think people who leave 1-star reviews on TripAdvisor are scientists.
You are judging here.
Well, Facebook scientists. They know everything about vaccinations, which we're not touching. Not going to do
There's
it.
not a lot we wouldn't touch, but we're not touching that.
My son, I'm not touching that with a 60-foot pole.
Yeah, there's a couple of places I won't go to, and I'm invoking the wrath of the anti-vax Karen.
So in that case, I believe the manager in this respect, especially if they've got an award. Do you think each one of the balls has a little either sticker on it or a little emblem that says "World's Cleanest Balls"?
I hope they go through and rate every ball. So they put them in a little machine. It comes out with a little green sticker on, or a little amber sticker, or a little red sticker if it's got a bit of poo on it.
Oh, God. There seems to be a lot of these reviews for Madhouse Softplay and Party World. And we've got another one here. Mm-hmm. So, Boy Karen, again. The title is Tone of Dust and Rude Manager, which sounds
I don't like the tone of the dust in this
No,
place.
but also, it sounds like a new 1975's album. It's a bit edgy. Tone of Dust and Rude Manager.
I'm in my 30s, I don't know what you just said.
Okay, well, it's an alternative band and they're really cool. Anyway, so that is the title. Boy Karen writes, the place is very dirty.
Well, that's not what we just heard. It has a regular deep clean.
Their balls are great. The place is very dirty. A lot of dust on every equipment. You feel the dust on the air. Not even in the air. This is dust.
You can have as much dust as you like.
We go. Manager said they have had replacement AC unit installed, but when I told him I've been there a few weeks ago and it was the same, he started to be rude and almost punched me to the exit. Oh, pushed.
Well, punching someone to the exit's a surefire way to get them out.
Imagine that. Just being continuously...
Yeah, just little thud. Go on, out you get.
This behaviour is not acceptable for person on this position.
That's not good England.
No, that's when you get really angry and you just start saying words. This person, not position person. Yeah, that's right. This playground should be closed because it's very dangerous, especially for kids with asthma and breathing difficulties. And it's a true thing. If it is a bit dusty, if it's a bit too much, it's not good for kids.
Is it? I didn't know.
Obviously, you can't
I'm
breathe.
going to stop dusting then.
So the manager responded.
Oh, we love a manager's response.
J Madhouse is back again. He says, whilst we would like to thank you for your review, we would also like to clarify the circumstances which seemed to have been admitted. Oh,
is the plot thickening?
She got receipts.
Do you want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts, baby girl? Because I got receipts.
Nearly 2 hours after you arrived and as you exited the premises, you asked to speak to the manager.
I need your manager now.
Ding, ding, ding.
Drink. Everyone get your drink.
Ready? Cheers. You were advised that the madhouse recently installed a new air conditioning unit which has blown dust from the places we are unable to clean ourselves in the roof. There's a lot of dust in places you can't get to. You were advised the same by email at least an hour before when you first raised your concern. You were advised that we are scheduling a deep clean to allow for a top-down clean. You didn't like that response. Nor did you like being told that you were not allowed to take pictures whilst other children played. Oh no. We're getting into murky waters.
See, I said I wasn't going to go there.
No, I'm not doing it.
And I'm sticking to that.
You proceeded to verbally intimidate and threaten physical violence, at which point you were politely asked to leave.
In a child's soft play area, Darren's kicking off.
It's the stuff of Facebook Live dreams.
I've fallen down a couple of Reddit holes lately. Entitled Karens and Fuck You Karen Reddit are just a goldmine of just the most awful kind of behaviour in public.
It is awful.
And I love it.
I love it. I am here for the drama, sis. You continue to make accusations and threats in front of your young children and only ceased when a second member of staff... You continued to make accusations and threats in front of your young children and only ceased when a second member of staff advised you that this was not something they should witness. I feel like I need some like violins in the background of this.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. With regards to air quality, we have never had anyone complain of breathing difficulties and even have severe asthma sufferers on our staff. You were kindly asked to stop making false accusations. Oh, they're coming for this.
Bullshit should be called out. That's half the reason we are in the world we're in is because people don't call bullshitters out.
Bullshit. Whilst we welcome parental feedback to help make the facility as family-friendly as possible, we do not accept any form of intimidation or misrepresentation. We are proud of our record on cleanliness. This now needs to build into some kind of like American anthem. We are proud of our record on cleanliness and being a child-friendly environment. We have had an extremely busy winter season and ongoing programs of refurbishment and maintenance to make the facility as welcoming as possible. J Madhouse, take a bow.
You're a winner in our book.
Absolutely.
5 stars from us to you.
That is it. I like finding manager responses that go, wait a second. That is not how it went down.
That's not. I don't like the simpering. We're very sorry you feel that way, but if you'd like to email us on this email address, we'll ignore your email because we don't really care. Love it when they come back with
Jay took it by the very clean balls and went for it.
Jay's clean balls, winner in my book. Because we're on a roll with Madhouse, I thought I'd conclude this week's episode with another one. This is the last one of the show, and it's not a 1-star, it's 2-star, but I still think it's fun. Oh. This is why I've changed the policy on the show.
Okay.
Karen writes, I've taken my 2-year-old son a number of times. Unfortunately, as fun as it is, he has always picked up a tummy bug or tonsillitis. Normally a very healthy child, I can now predict after a visit, within 12 hours, he will have the runs or come down with a fever or tonsillitis.
Stop! No!
Thanks, Mum.
Oh, God. The worst thing is, as well, we're protecting anonymity, but she's definitely got, like, a name on there that you can
there's
Google
a name on there. Yeah.
And find out who her son is. And her mum is just basically going, well, my son's got diarrhea. World.
Karen, think about what you're putting online. Your child's going to be crucified. Like, you got a runny bum. Karen continues.
Runny bum bum. Runny bum bum, runny bum bum, runny bum bum, runny bum bum.
Oh, it's been... You're disgusting.
Oh, I know what's going to be on my national radio show tonight then.
I know what's going on my Grindr profile.
Oh!
Oh, it's been 3 months. Karen continues, I don't think that the young kids that work here actually deep clean the place at all. It's a shame, it's such a cute venue. Currently changing leaking nappies as he had a tummy bug.
Oh. No, it gets worse. This poor child.
I wasn't ready for that. I think I can taste that.
The runs have made me have goosebumps. I'm sorry as well. Would you not like... if you think your kids get the runs every time you go to the soft play area, would you just not go?
I think that's what she's alluding to here. Currently changing leaky nappies as he has a tummy bug. I'm sure he picked up there. Disease/infectious children should not be allowed entry. And that's the end of her review. However, we have a response from Vince L., who is the owner of Madhouse Softplay, not just the manager, he's the owner. So she's demanded parley with the board of directors and she's been granted it. Dear Karen, your review is completely without foundation.
It's not in quote marks.
It is.
It's strong.
Yeah, your review is completely without foundation and is inaccurate and defamatory to our business, and it is extremely unfair and unreasonable for you to post such a review. Our cleaning regime is second to none, and we regularly conduct deep cleans out of hours. You refer to the young kids who work here. We are not sure what you were suggesting here. Yes, a lot of them are young adults, but they work to a cleaning rota and to standards that we have set. They do a great job in sometimes very difficult circumstances. If your child becomes ill so often, we would suggest that you seek medical advice. It is nothing to do with trips to the madhouse. We have hundreds of children who visit us every week, regularly returning, who do not get ill. We bring our own children here to play weekly and have no such consequences. You have no evidence that your child has picked up a tummy bug at the madhouse.
I mean, can I just pause you there? The fact is, the sentence just said, there was no evidence you picked up the
You have no evidence that your child has picked up a tummy bug at the madhouse.
Okay. The fact that sentence is, you have no evidence your child picked up a tummy bug at the madhouse, is maybe the best use of the English language I've ever heard.
It's one of my favourite sentences. For your information, if a child is clearly ill, we do not allow them entry. We had a surprise visit from Environmental Health recently, and a swab of our ball pit gave a reading of 5. There is a ball pool inspector.
Yes!
He's a real person.
I need this man in my life.
Anything under 500 is clean enough to eat from.
Ooh.
All other areas were checked and no issues are raised by them. We take our cleanliness very seriously. You have not requested details of our cleaning regime, so we're in no position to comment on it. Vince, you're a winner. Karen, you should vaccinate your children.
Joey?
Yeah.
How clean are your balls?
My balls aren't up for discussion. Well, that's the end of our show on soft play areas. Jordan, what did you learn?
I feel like I've learned a lot about balls. I now know that there is a ball inspector.
There is a ball inspector who should get his own spin-off show.
I fully think so, of this mad Netflix show we're also setting up. I also learned that we need to make sure your balls are a 5 or under at any time.
And I learned that anything under a 500 is clean enough to eat from, so I can eat from those balls.
Oh, God. Wasn't that like spaghetti? Oh, no, don't want to think about it.
Don't want to think about it. I do have some top tips for enjoying your time in a soft play area. My first one is, don't be a dick and threaten violence in a children's soft play area. It's not the time or the place.
And if you are, make sure it's in the ball pit.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!
And my second tip is your kids are going to get sick. Children are germ factories. Don't blame it on a soft play area.
I think those are positive messages for, the majority of life, let alone soft play areas. But I think I'm going to take them on board. And next time I'm in a soft play area, which is...
Well, you do have 2 young sisters.
I do, but...
And now you're equipped to go to a soft play area and know how to handle yourself with decorum and class.
Maybe in 2025, when everything is back to normal. Joey, how do people find us on socials?
Yes, you can go to Dead Platform Facebook, which is Can I Speak to Your Manager? It's not updated, I've just got it there, so someone else can't put crap on it. Twitter, we're more active on, which is Can I Speak to Your? Instagram, we're doing stuff with, that's Can I Speak to Your? And for business and sponsorship inquiries... You can email us on canispeaktoyou@gmail.com, and don't forget to rate us on your podcast platforms and do it 5 stars. Don't be trying funny and do it 1 star.
Yeah, you guys are going to sit there and do.
Yeah, we got the joke. We're never gonna do an episode where we read out our 1-star review, so don't try and get in on there. We're just not gonna do it.
We're not gonna do it.
Not gonna happen. So thank you very much, Jordan, for you resuming the podcast. It's great to have you back.
Thank you for having me back on season 2. Because the other one doesn't exist.
No, Series 1 exists.
Oh, yeah.
This is Series 2.
Okay. Big shout out to the other people that were there.
What are you talking about?
Okay, that's right.
Clearly on drugs. This is Series 2. It's been a while since we've done them, and Series 2 is the first time we're doing Series 2.
It's false. It never happened.
All right, we'll see you next time. Stay safe and wash your balls.
Gross.
Well,